Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason.
Der einzig wahre?
Ja, ich meinte ja, die sind ja auch überhaupt nicht eingebildet oder so, ne?
Nee. Vielleicht. Nee, wir sagen Jason.
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Nicht husten mit einer Bauchwunde.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Ja.
Ja.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day? Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No. Not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I
It's me,
just need to
guy.
make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Was passiert?
Genau.
Wollen wir die
What
ganze
happened
Story
that night?
wissen, ne?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend.
Oh,
At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What
Oh.
happened?
Aber
Are we
scheiße.
still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is...
Oh no.
How do
Das
we
ist
get
schon
it
im
back
Keller, ne?
on?
Draußen.
Oh, we
Draußen? Scheiße.
Doch
Boah.
im Keller, doch im
okay.
Keller. Okay, ja, Notstrom, okay.
Ach du
An
Scheiße.
emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack. Broadcasting a serial killer's location.
Anstatt dass die Tür rauskommt.
So we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes.
Ja, das haben wir gesehen, das
ja,
Teil.
ja.
Button. Just press that.
Ja, okay.
See you when you're back.
Ja, komm. Ist jetzt gut?
Sehen wir was?
Dass die immer-
Ich mein,
Was?
Ah, da ist Licht an, okay. Warum ist
Komisch,
denn
ne?
früher
Wenn kein
aus?
Strom ist.
Nee, das ist doch, kommt doch von draußen, das Licht.
Nee,
Nee,
oben die Decke
oben.
leuchtet es doch an.
Ach, die.
Hm.
Ja, ist vielleicht nochmal spezielles Flurlicht. Keine Ahnung.
Ich mag die Geräusche nicht. Oh. Ratzel.
Ist jemand im Schrank? Mal eben gucken. Nee, der kann keiner
Oh
drin
Gott,
sein.
hör auf,
Okay.
ey.
Naja, bevor der uns von hinten ersticht, dachte ich guck wohl
Ja.
mal rein. So, jetzt müssen wir erst wieder hier durch.
Er
Far
pfeift ja
back
vorher.
corner. Why is this station so big?
Speichern.
Da nicht.
Rechts,
Wo war
rechts
denn-
rum, da hinten war schon was Rotes. Was leuchtete.
Vielleicht sollten wir den Besen nehmen, um uns verteidigen zu können.
Da ist
That
es.
irgendwas
must be
gut sein.
it. Oh, we've got power.
Ja.
Oh
Ah, ich
nein,
doch.
scheiße.
Whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Ja, echt? Musst du nicht lieber
Ja, ja,
selber dein
klar.
Leben retten?
Kannst du doch da mit der Gegensprechanlage.
Ja, ja, aber das würde sich ja fast an, als wäre der hier drin.
Ja, irgendwie schon, ne?
Scheiße. Da.
Oh Gott.
Der ist gerade durch die Tür gegangen, oder?
Schnell.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
Ah, toll.
Oh Gott, nein. Oh Gott.
Welche Tür muss die? Ne?
Die.
What the hell?
Ah. Oh mein Gott.
Oh.
Oh Gott.
Tür ist
Oh
auf.
nein, die Tür ist offen.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ist weg.
Peggy, where'd you go?
Oh scheiße.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
ja toll.
Hey, this can't be happening.
Du bist in die Falle gelaufen.
Keine Ahnung.
Kann ich hier irgendwas machen? Das ist ein Stift.
Vielleicht hat sie was aufgeschrieben.
A call.
So gekritzel wohl.
Okay.
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
Oh mein Gott.
Wo ist Peggy? Genau.
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Leg doch mal eine Platte auf.
Ja. Der Knaller wäre ja, wenn Dawn Peggy wäre.
Oh ja.
Ja, hatte ich auch
Weißt
schon
du?
drüber nachgedacht.
Das,
Weil die hat ja die
ja,
ganze-
das kann gut
Die hat ja
sein.
nie gleichzeitig mit der Dawn gesprochen.
Das
Bei den
kann,
anderen hat sie das gemacht.
kann verdammt
Ja gut, aber die
sein.
war doch am Telefon, als der Typ da war. Der hat doch live umgebracht und sie saß da.
Ja.
oder?
Ja, stimmt.
Eigentlich
Aber ich hab
schon,
das
ja.
auch schon.
Okay, wir fragen mal, wie er es
Ja.
meint.
Genau.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy.
Hä?
Daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows
doch,
he'll
Peggy.
get it.
Wer ist denn hier?
You're standing right in front of me.
Oh, I get it. You're wondering who's there at the station with you. Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Dein Sohn?
Hallo Henry.
Sorry. This is a lot to take in.
You've got no idea.
There were 2 whistling lights here. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Ah.
Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh,
Oh.
well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Da hatte doch der Typ eben von gesprochen, von Georges Freundin. Also doch nicht Dawn? Frag ich mal.
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Wieso sollte ich?
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Listen,
Ja.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Wenn du das sagst.
Ja gut, dagegen wehren können wir uns ja jetzt eh nicht.
Naja, eben.
If you say so. I'm not really in a position to argue.
I'm happy we have your cooperation. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
Ja, ist ja nett. Wo ist
I
Peggy?
need to drag this out.
Die steht vor uns,
I
jede
can buy
Wette.
Leslie
Ja,
time
kann schon
to get
sein.
back to Gallows Creek. And if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end.
Aber wenn das da Peggy ist, dann
we'll
weiß die ja
start
auch,
with
dass
you.
die Leslie unterwegs ist.
Just,
Ja.
talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Schlag ihn.
Willst du sterben? Ja, willst du sterben? Also ich meine, wenn er nicht redet, dann stirbt er.
Ja, hört ja, aber könnte man auch so auslegen, als wenn wir diese Drohung aussprechen oder so. Willst du
Macht doch
sterben?
nix.
Mal gut auf so Missverantwortung.
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking.
Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Pfeifnacht, die Nacht, in der Moni verschwand.
Pfeifnacht.
Warum gerade
Oder?
in der Nacht?
Ich glaube, die haben ja von der Pfeifnacht gesprochen.
Ja, das ist schon richtig. Das waren die, ja genau, das war ja das, was die Football-Typen
Ja.
da...
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Stimmt das, Teddy?
Is that true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
Nur ein Streich.
So ein
Ich würde dir gerne
Schlag-
mal sagen, schlag ihn.
Ja.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God. Damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Oh,
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. They talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Zeitschienen, okay, ja. Was ist
Wer
als nächstes
war's?
passiert? Ich würde sagen,
Ach
was
so,
ist
ja,
als
okay.
nächstes?
Ja.
Wegen Zeitschienen.
Ach ja, wir müssen den ja in der Leitung halten. Ne?
Genau.
Für Leslie.
Tell me, what happened next?
I suddenly
Wir hätten auch fragen
recognized
können, wie hast du dich
it was
gefühlt?
Chuck.
Hätte auch Zeit
Ja.
schon, naja, egal.
Brody was the Whistling Man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Woher weißt du das?
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Was soll dann die ganze Vertuschung? Das kann, glaube ich, länger dauern, wenn er das erklärt, oder?
Könnte. Selbst wenn du nicht geschubst hast, weiß man natürlich nicht, vielleicht erzählt er danach noch ein paar Dinge, könnte auch. Aber wir probieren mal, das ist schwer zu
She's
sagen.
lying. Why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Oh.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
Wie kannst du sowas sagen?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is. My father agreed with me.
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Schlag ihn noch. Beantworte die Frage, würde ich sagen.
Ja.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw, and I'm sorry. If Dr. Sullivan had survived, then maybe...
there's no excuse for what she did, Forrest. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Wann hört das Töten endlich auf?
Nee, ich würde eher, das muss die Hölle für dich gewesen sein, weil das so wieder so ein
Ja, dann-
Geschwafel ist, weißt du?
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. It never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Da muss ja schon der Footballplatz gewesen sein, oder? Bleib da hinten
You're
stehen.
at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
Oh,
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy.
Hä?
It's been so long since I've seen your face. I
Wer ist denn
worried
dann
you
das da
wouldn't
vorne?
come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Was
Schwester?
zum
Oh,
Teufel?
scheiße, das ging
Lost
zu
in
schnell.
words. Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
Du hättest etwas sagen sollen.
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George, and...
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
It's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well... I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Du meinst Peggy? Wer ist denn Eugene?
Ich habe keine Ahnung. Habe ich mich gerade auch gefragt. Ich spreche mal nicht über Eugene, vielleicht, keine Ahnung.
Nachher fragt ihr irgendwas und wir so, hä?
Du weißt ja, wie Eugene ist. Ja, okay, du meinst
You
Peggy.
mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Vielleicht hat sie da ein Bild stehen. Von den beiden. Oder hängen oder so irgendwo.
Karte?
Happy Birthday, Sis.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
I
never forgot you.
Well, no one's gonna forget now.
Oh nein!
Peggy, no!
Gott,
Läuft.
was ist für eine kranke Scheiße hier.
Oder ist Mary jetzt kalt gemacht worden von irgendjemandem?
Oh ja, könnte auch sein.
Ja, Mary.
Vielleicht ist die Dings angekommen, die...
Kill him.
Was? Was?
Ja.
Henry? Henry, kann ich die Tür zuhalten?
Nee, der hat uns doch von außen eingeschlossen.
Ja, ich will die Tür aber zuhalten, wenn der jetzt hier hinkommt. Der soll uns doch jetzt töten, oder?
You don't have to do
Yeah.
this. There's still time to make the right decision.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry!
Ah,
Get out of there!
Henderson police! Freeze!
ich darf hier nicht raus. Was? Gefahrenpotenzial?
Forrest.
Leslie?
Ja.
How's Peggy?
She... Oh my god.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Mein Gott! Ja, das
Oh.
war's.
Oh, da sind die ganzen, die auf dem
Oh,
Gewissen
Peggy
haben.
ist auch durchgestrichen.
Oh, scheiße. Aber die meisten leben.
Guck mal, da ist auch ein Eugene.
Come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Aber sagt mir immer nicht, wer das sein soll.
Ja.
Warum muss das jetzt so laut sein?
Ja, wenn du nah dran bist, ne? Das ist, glaube ich, so laut.
Ja, klar, aber so sorgt man auch dafür, dass man die Credits nicht liest.
Ja. Ja.
Ist hier noch irgendein Scherz? Scherz. Da scheint mir nichts mehr zu sein. Okay. Gehen wir mal davon aus, dass jetzt nichts mehr kommt nach dem Abspann. Obwohl, man weiß ja nicht.
Man weiß es ja nicht. Ne?
Aber man kann ja mal ein Fazit abgeben. Es war eine interessante Idee. Ich hätte mir die Rätsel noch ein bisschen anders gewünscht. Ein bisschen, was soll man sagen, dass man mehr rumknobeln kann und nicht so viel suchen muss. Das ist so.
Ja, ja. Die Sucherei war halt das Nervige, ne?
Zumal an einer Stelle halt, wo wir irgendwie
Ja.
den letzten Kassettenrekorder nicht hatten und wir gedacht haben, wir hätten eigentlich alle.
Mhm.
Und da wurde es ein bisschen zäh, das Ganze. Boah, ich habe gerade gedacht, jetzt hätte ich eine Motte hier, die vor meinem Monitor fliegt, aber ist die im Spiel.
Pass auf, die stürzt sich jetzt bestimmt da runter von dem Berg. Da hat es ja gerade gesagt, dass die die da oben gestellt haben.
Ach
Oder da
ja,
in die Ecke
ja,
gedrängt
stimmt.
haben.
Okay.
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground!
Ich glaube, die springt.
Ja,
Die lässt doch
wahrscheinlich.
jetzt nicht von der Polizei erschießen, glaube
Nee,
ich
glaube
nicht.
ich auch nicht.
Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt! No, stop! Suspect has jumped!
Ah, siehst du?
Ja.
Super. Weißt du, in dem Moment, wo die Tür reinkommen will, bin ich offline.
Ja,
Ja, ich
fantastisch.
hab das gehört die ganze Zeit. Rup, 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 rup.
Das war super.
Fantastisch.
Ach, dann
Ja.
weißt du ja gar nicht, dass Peggy tot ist, ne?
Ich weiß gar nichts.
Ja.
Weil hier
Super.
haben wir eine Auflistung, also hier sehen wir, wer alles
Oh.
ausgelöscht wurde.
Ja.
Und so, da ist dann eben Peggy auch dabei.
Also im Studio war Henry.
Ja,
Ja.
genau. Und der wollte uns erst noch töten, aber
Ja, das habe ich ja mitgekriegt.
genau,
Und
und dann
war
kam aber die Polizei reingestürmt und dann ist er
Ah.
abgehauen.
Ah. Großartig.
Und dann versuchten sie wohl
Ah.
zu stellen. Und die ist dann
Genau.
wohl den Berg runtergesprungen.
Ich muss mal gerade gucken, lass mir den Stream noch an. Ja, hat sich erledigt. Ja, geil. Ich könnte kotzen, ey.
Okay, da kommt nichts mehr.
Ja.
Ja. Warum soll ich den Stream noch anlassen? Stream-Aufnahme?
Ist okay, jetzt kannst du wieder machen.
Okay, ja, wir haben ja schon ein kleines Fazit gesagt. Also, wie gesagt, also immer die Atmosphäre mochte ich schon. Also diese 80s-Style ist ja nett, immer mit schönem,
Mhm.
schönem alten Radiogesang Gedöns und so, Musik, so ein bisschen Synthwave und so. Alles sehr hübsch gemacht. Wie gesagt, Rätseln hätte ich mir noch einen Tick anders gewünscht, aber die Idee an sich ist gut und sowas könnte man in anderer Art vielleicht nochmal spielen. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob es solche Spiele in der Art so
Schwer
noch
zu finden.
gibt. Ja, ich denke auch.
Ja.
Es werden nicht viele sein, die so gemacht sind.
Und was ein bisschen, also mir zumindest ein bisschen gefehlt hat, außer jetzt in den letzten 5 Minuten, da war ja so dieses Erschrecken.
Du meinst
So.
keine richtige, ja, okay.
Keine richtige Action. Das war eigentlich die ganze Zeit
Ja.
nur, ja.
Ja, klar, weil wir ja
Weißt
nicht
du?
selber beteiligt waren, sondern immer nur mit
Genau.
Leuten gesprochen haben, die gerade in Gefahr waren und so.
Genau.
Und,
Also das hat irgendwie ein bisschen gefehlt.
ja gut, es ist nicht der typische Horror, der dabei rüberkommt, das stimmt. Ja. Naja gut, aber ja, ein kleines Intermezzo, mal ganz interessant, mal was anderes.
Ja, klar.
Und beim nächsten Mal haben wir dann wahrscheinlich wieder ein bisschen mehr Horror, der uns selber betrifft. Dann am Start. Ja, hat es euch gefallen? Dann ein Däumchen nach oben und dann freuen wir uns, wenn ihr uns bei weiteren Dingen, die da demnächst kommen, wieder zuschaut. Bis dahin sagen wir ciao, ciao.